Hello everyone, welcome at my first ever Sunday market breakdown. In my Sunday market breakdown, I will go over my positions I will be looking for the upcoming week. And let's start with the DXY. The DXY, also known as the dollar strength index. So we will look what the DXY will be for the upcoming week. So as you can see, we are currently at a very strong monthly buying region. Every time we touched the zone, we went up, we went up, we went up. This also was used as resistance, also resistance, support, support, resistance. So we have a supply and demand zone, and currently, putting my horizontal line, we are also at our monthly buying region. Now, go to the weekly. The weekly, you can see price making higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But we are at this weekly, monthly buying region. If you can see, if I take my Fibonacci, take it from this high to this low, you can see we have a Fib completion of the -68, and we have a beautiful rejection wick. Now we also tapped, as you can see, the 6180 Fibonacci zone for more upside momentum. If you go to the daily, we also can see, and also again use your Fib to this to see we have a Fib completion. So price can be, these are also reversal points, and we have a bullish indication candle at our weekly monthly supply and demand zone and our Fib completion. If we go to the 4-hour, we can see an inverse head and shoulder pattern. You can see shoulder 1, D head, shoulder 2. This I will count as a double bottom. So the beautiful thing about this inverse head and shoulder is we have resistance in the head and we have a double bottom as well. We also have a break of structure. So I would like to see price coming to this zone for more upside momentum. With this in mind, we go to our first pair, USD-CAD. USD-CAD, you can see we are also at a huge monthly buying region. Every time we touched this zone, we went up, we went up, we went up, false break, we went up, we went up. You can also see we use this as a resistance as well. Now, price, you can see price is again at our weekly, monthly buying region. For weekly, for more detail, you can see we are at this weekly beautiful buying region, and we also have this Fib completion. I count this to this, then price went up to this. This is a false break, so I count this as a Fib. So see, we just touched the -68 and beautiful rejection. You can also see this as an inverse head and shoulder. It's shoulder 1, D head, shoulder 2. So now, if we go to the daily, you can also see more in detail the Fib completion. Right here, we have two rejection wicks and 2 bullish candles at our weekly buying region. So you can see price can go higher as well. If price didn't touch the 6180 or the 70.6 Fibonacci zone to grab liquidity to go even more to the downside. So we are short term or having more room to the upside. go to the 4-hour, you can also see the exact same pattern. We did receive an inverse head and shoulder. Shoulder 1, you had shoulder 2. I didn't take it because this shoulder 1 is too high, but we also have here a fib completion. Now, from this point, I will think price will go down this region. To this region to have liquidity and go long. So we first have a fib completion, and now price is forming higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, possible higher high. Now, second position is Euro USD. First thing first, as well as a DXY strength for the upcoming week. We're currently at the weekly or monthly selling region. Every time price touched this zone, we reject resistance, 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 support, resistance, resistance, resistance. And now we are also at this region, as you can see. If we go to the weekly, you can see this more in detail. Yet price is making lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. You have a false break, and price is making corrective price action. Let's see. Price has already grabbed liquidity from the 6180 and or the 678.6 Fibonacci zone, as well as our weekly supply and demand zone to go further short. We also have a small fib completion right here, and as you can see, we have an indecision candle right here. So if we go to the daily time frame, price can still go higher and higher. We don't know. So if you can see, price can form this bullish M here, go up to go long. So we still have room to go short, even if price wants to go long. So we are currently at this weekly selling region, and we have our bearish indication candle, as you can see. I probably think we also have a fib completion right here. If we go to the 4-hour, we see a beautiful, beautiful 4-hour pattern in the form of an head and shoulder. You can see we have double top, and we have here shoulder 1, the head, possible shoulder 2. We also have support in the head and a beautiful break of structure. Price broke this last higher low. So I think price will go to this zone to go much shorter. And last but not least, CADJPY. We are currently at monthly highs. So we have resistance, resistance, support, 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 resistance, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. Let's see. And also here a false break. So now you can see price, this candle, this monthly candle is currently rejecting this zone, but we can't rely on this candle. If we go to the weekly for more information, you can see we are at this weekly supply and demand. So we have resistance, support, possible also resistance. Now, price is still forming higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher low, higher high, break of this structure, higher low, going this. But on the other hand, we're marking short-term lower lows and lower highs, and we are seeing a bullet of bearish W. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and possibly 5. Price can still go to this low, because this is the impulse, and this will all count as relief for more upside momentum. Now we have this bearish indication candle at our weekly zone, so that tells us enough to go to the daily time frame. At the daily time frame, you can see price is forming a head and shoulder pattern. We have this shoulder 1, the head, and possible shoulder 2. I would like to see price go closing right here, the body closing below this low before going to the upside, so we have a break of structure. On the other hand, we also have support right here and a beautiful candlestick formation. Price is also forming an ascending channel. Price, we had an impulse and then making higher highs, high low, higher high, high low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. If we go to the 4 hour, I would like to see potential flip completion and our entry points just like this. The price is coming up, down. Also go to this daily zone for more downside momentum. Thank you for watching and have a good trading week. Bye bye.